많은 사람들은
What do you need to connect to yourself?
어떻게 해야 될까?
Being connected with yourself means finding and being who you really are, your true self. However, why do we need to be connected to ourselves? There has to be a reason to be connected. I feel that if you are happy and living your life creatively with 100% positive self-esteem, you don't need to connect or meditate. There's no reason to be happier if you are already happy. But say you're not happy with yourself, or you want to change and develop yourself, and there are a lot of bad habits and negative information, and you're harassed by bad memories, or you have depression, insomnia, or social anxiety, or you're stuck inside of unwanted feelings, or you're in poor health when you don't want to be, then you need to be connected to yourself. Who's going to save us? The systems of society might be able to help us. If that worked perfectly, we wouldn't need meditation. Isn't there a way we can solve our problems on our own? Connecting with myself is an expression of my will to address my own issues, like matters of my health, happiness, and other aspects of value in my life. That's why there's meditation and this call to take back your brain. The thing is, when you lose yourself, you lose the power to control yourself. To know whether you have lost yourself or not, if you are satisfied with your current life, then you are connected to yourself. My life is mine, and I'm living it according to my will, as I've planned and intended. I have hopes and dreams, and I'm achieving them. I'm happy, and I'm always grateful and satisfied. So because this gratitude and happiness is overflowing in my heart, I want to share it with the people around me. This is what makes a hungry human, someone who broadly benefits humanity, and it's the Earth citizen consciousness. People who say that they have the awareness of a healthy democratic citizen are connected with themselves. Then, what do those who are not connected to themselves need to do to make that connection? Many people read or exercise. They try to upgrade themselves through such activities. But it's better to figure out your own way. Copying what other people are doing just because they say they like sports or reading. Our brain isn't moved by that. Wouldn't you need something of your own way to impress your brain? To do that, I play with me. Yes, I play with me. And I play with things around me. Playing with me is having fun with my body and giving attention to my body. In the process of having fun with my body, I become connected with myself, and I can live my life in the first person. I am present. I exist, and I am here. When I'm playing, Here we have a flute. This flute won't make a sound unless I play with it. In order for a flute to be a flute, it must have a partner. If it's off by itself, it's not a flute, but a piece of wood. This flute needs my love, and it needs me. People want to play the flute, but usually they think they have to learn to play the flute. The notion of having to be taught and to learn becomes an obstacle. People want to play with the flute, but they don't know how to play with it. That is, they don't know how to play the flute, but they feel they have to learn how to play it. and they don't have time for it, so they give up. If you really know brain meditation and the value of your brain, you can play without learning. When you first start to play, it's awkward. It's awkward for everyone. It's awkward when you're riding a bike, and you can be clumsy even if you do learn it. It's the same with people. Nobody's proficient from the beginning. But as you keep trying, you get the hang of it. Our brain is the best teacher. People forget that we have in our brain a fantastic supercomputer. You think you have to learn something to be able to do it. Historically, a person like Benjamin Franklin only completed second grade, but he accomplished work of extraordinary greatness. His work in politics was more superlative than other politicians. He performed more diplomacy than other diplomats. He also taught himself to speak 5 languages. Why is that possible? It's not because it was him. He knew he had outstanding creativity, and he believed in his brain. He trusted his brain and loved his brain. And he respected his brain. Many people do not experience awakening about their brains. To love your brain is to be the master of your life, and it's a guarantee that you can live your best life. There are too many people who, despite having a brain like that, are unable to use it. Today, I'd like to help you to recover your self-esteem and become the master of your brain by reclaiming yourself, summed up in the phrase, "take back your brain." The way I do this is, I play with me. How do I do it? For example, when you're strengthening your muscles, you could go to a gym and lift a dumbbell. Or you could use barbells. Or do pull-ups. That requires equipment. If you have equipment around you, you can use it. But you don't have to struggle because of the equipment you don't have. For another example, put your hands together and pull like this. This is also a great arm workout. Now grab your hands like this and push them against each other. And relax. Even with just 10 reps, your body temperature goes up in no time. Hold them like this. Push one hand and pull with the other. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Do this 5 times. It makes for a quick workout, and it raises your body temperature too. Now switch. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The same goes for the legs. Hold your legs like this, and move your feet apart as far as you can. It's a good exercise. Now the other way. You can move your legs apart like this. You can easily strengthen your muscles and energize yourself anytime, even while sitting. You can even do power walking. There are so many ways. You don't have to learn how to do them, nor do you need a specific place for it. Just have fun with your body. As I mentioned earlier, here we have a musical instrument. I've never been taught how to play musical instruments. If I bought this flute, it's mine, isn't it? I don't have to get permission to play it. Who cares if I'm not good or not? All I have to do is see if it makes a sound or not. You can see the sound it makes, right? You just play like this. At first, you just want to make a sound with it. When you're playing it, you find that you don't have to look at sheet music. There are countless pages of music in your head. It might not be perfect, but it has its own rhythm. That's what your brain comes to know. So if you play for an hour every day, you can make your own kind of music like this. If there are musical instruments around you, a piano, guitar maybe, try playing with all of them. Whether it's a guitar or whatever instrument there is around you, when you play with it, suddenly you'll find that you become the master of the guitar or the master of the flute. Just try playing and become a master. By the time you'll be able to express through your performance your own rhythm and what you feel as you imagine them. That's all you need to do. So when you have fun with your body, you become the owner of your body. And if you play with the flute, it's awkward at first. But as you keep playing, you become the master. Who can drive expertly right from the beginning? It comes with practice. However, no matter what an excellent teacher or skilled master there may be, they can't teach someone whose brain is inflexible. You have to love, believe in, and respect your brain. Doing so might take a little longer, but in terms of the degree of completion, you'll reach the highest point when you do what you love and figure it out on your own. I hope this was helpful for you. I love you. Blessings.